What's up guys, it's Dontain with TGN.TV and I'm here again to help you play your warrior classes better. This video is all about teaching you the essentials of min-maxing in your new purple gear because we're so far into Season 9 that even the least dedicated PvPer can have full purple gear. So if at a minimum you're going to have all your purple gear, at least I'm going to teach you how to min-max your stats as a warrior with your purple gear. Now, a lot of you might not know, what's min-maxing even mean? Well, min-maxing is basically saying that you gotta have the minimum amount of a certain stat to maximize the effectiveness of other stats. Basically, in PvE as a warrior or as a rogue, you want expertise at a minimum amount, that way you're capped, and hit at a minimum amount to where you're capped. That way you can maximize the most damage you can possibly do in PvE content. Same goes for PvP. And as a warrior, I'm going to teach you guys how to get your minimum hit and maximize your strength and your crit with gems, reforging, and enchanting on that new fresh purple gear that makes you feel really good about yourself. Cool? Let's begin.
Okay, let's get down to the nitty-gritty part of this so that you guys can reforge and enchant and regem your warriors so that you guys can go do what I hope to God you're already doing, pwning noobs. If you're not already pwning noobs, then I guarantee by the time you watch this video, you will be pwning noobs. Here's the things you're going to need. If you're a jewel crafter, you will want 3 bold chimera eye and 1 bold inferno ruby. If you are not a jewel crafter, you want to get 4 bold inferno rubies. You want 3 etched demon's eyes and 3 inscribed ember topaz. Plus, you want your meta 1 chaotic shadow spirit diamond. And here we go. We're gonna get into this really quick. We're gonna go over gems first. In your helm, you want to put in your 40 strength gem or your bold chimera's eye and your shadow spirit diamond. In your shoulders, you want to put in your inscribed ember topaz. In your chest, you want an inscribed ember topaz and one of your bold red gems. In your boots, you want an inscribed ember topaz. In your legs, you want an etched demon's eye and your bold red gem. In your belt, you want your bold red gem and your etched demon's eye. This etched demon's eye has to go into the left socket so that it gives you the socket bonus of strength in your belt. And for your gloves, you want your etched demon's eye in there. Those are all the gems. I don't have to go over anything else as far as gems. Those are all the gems you're going to need. Some people might say, well, Dontain, I want to get the strength one instead of the crit one. Cool. My opinion, and I mean, what's my opinion? But my opinion is that crit is far more important to a warrior than strength. Unless you have, unless you're human and then you have like the best trinket in the world and you want to like push as much strength as possible to hit people as hard as possible. But for a majority of us, chaotic shadow spirit diamond for the crit and increased critical strike damage. This is a must. Shut up. Doing a video here, jeez. My dog, sorry. Let's go over enchants. 60 strength, 35 resil rating on your helm. Shoulders, you want 50 strength, 25 resil rating. Those are the 2 PvP enchants that you need. If you can get this, I mean, everybody can get these now because Maelstrom crystals are pretty cheap. 65 critical strike to cloak. 40 resil to your chest. 50 hit rating to your bracer. And I know some people are like, well, I want the strength to bracer. That's fine. But I'll show you why here in a minute. 50 mastery rating to your gloves. And your 190 attack power, 55 critical strike rating to your legs. 30 stamina, minor movement speed to your boots. And if you're an enchanter, you can probably enchant strength to your rings. Landslide on your two-hander. And that's all you need for enchants. Let's get to the reforging, that way you guys can understand why I want you to put 50 hit to your bracer. You basically want to be at exactly 5% hit or close as you can. So I'm at 5.15. If I took the hit off my bracer, I'd be below 5, and that would be really bad. On the helm, you want to reforge Mastery for crit. Get the hit neck, the choker of accuracy. On your shoulder, you want to reforge your Expertise for crit strike. On your cloak, you want to get the Cloak of Prowess and reforge the Mastery for crit. On your chest, you want to leave it alone because it's got the crit in it. On the bracers, you want to get the Bracers of Proficiency and Expertise gets reforged into hit. On your gloves, you don't want to reforge anything because you're going to need that hit. On your belt, you want to reforge the Mastery off of the Girdle of Prowess for critical strike rating. On your legs, you want to reforge the haste for crit rating. On the boots, you want to leave it alone. On the signet of accuracy, you want to leave it alone because you need the hit. And on the signet of cruelty, you want to leave that alone because you need the crit. Which is Gladiator Medallion of Tenacity. Let me give you a little secret in here. Come in close. Shh, don't tell anybody I told you this, but in the patch, right, in Season 10, we're going to have more Resil, and since Resilience is linear now, you pretty much get like a DR on Resil past 3.2 thousand, okay? So as a dwarf or non-human, you can get the crit medallion. I repeat, crit medallion in Season 10. Don't tell any of the humans because they don't want to feel like they wasted their money. Okay, anyway. And then you can't reforge these, so just leave these alone. On your throwing weapon, you want to reforge the crit for hit. And on your Vicious Gladiator Bone Grinder, or whatever you chose to use, you don't want to touch it at all because all the weapons have all the same stats. You want to leave the crit there. And you're done. You'll be, if you do exactly what I did, you'll be at exactly 5.15% hit. You'll have 7.91 crit by yourself, unbuffed. And you'll have a decent amount of expertise. You typically want more expertise, but to be honest, a lot of people don't really compete to go to Glad or to get a higher rated than 20, because if you're looking for your 2400 rated achievement, that's completely different. You're going to want more expertise, and there's a different way to set it up. But this way is set up for everybody else who just wants to do arenas and do the best and min-max their stats as best they can. You do want the expertise for competition because you don't want those critical throwdowns to miss and get parried by things like Death Knights and Warriors and Rogues, shit like that. That'd be very bad. So having a lot of really good expertise is really good for that. But like I said, for this sort of thing, just for getting yourself to 2200 or getting to 2K or whatever, doing the best you can in your team, this is the setup you're going to want to go. Here comes the train. We're all going to have to get on and play WoW and go forth, you guys, and reforge your stuff. I'm glad you guys watched. I hope this helped you guys out a lot, and I will look forward to seeing you again in my next video. My next video that I'm going to be putting out, I hope, will be a arms guide on how to spec arms correctly, the different arms specs, and some macro stuff. We're going to talk about that. Don't forget to check out my World of Warcraft channel at youtube.com/Dontain. And please visit my vlog channel at youtube.com/AvastYeFail. But if you have any questions or suggestions that you want me to do as far as a TGN video that you guys want me to make, feel free to go over to AvastYeFailBot and PM me. I will take every request as seriously as I possibly can, and we'll see. Maybe your request will become a video that I can help people learn to play the game at. All right? Thanks a lot, guys. This has been Dontain/Gearbreaker. Fucking, I'll see you next time. God, you better show up next time. Yes! Nobody ganked me this time. Sweet!